Before the storm, clearly security was definitely a major concern. We saw people surveying the area in an attempt to plan looting activity, and being a member of the Rockaway Citizens Safety Patrol, I and a bunch of my partners all got together to put an end to that before it even started. And that's precisely how the relief effort started. We all got together and we went to the Israel of Wave Crest in Bayswater, where we were given space to operate out of. We managed to get a generator hooked up, and then from there, our actions, along with the actions of many other people who came to the plate as best as they could, we all got together to create a massive hurricane relief effort with RCSP at the lead. We reached out to other communities such as Kiryas Yoel, Borough Park, Flatbush, Williamsburg, Baltimore, Queens, among many others, all of whom, as best as they could, donated resources, food, monies to help out in this relief effort. And it's with much gratitude to all of these people, as well as all the people around me, that we came out okay. I personally am in a situation where I was quite lucky. I wasn't in a house, I don't live in a house where floodwaters adversely affected my lifestyle, aside from the fact that, like everybody else, I had no electric for well over 2 weeks. But those facts did put me in a position where I was able to be as helpful as I possibly could in ensuring that we had at least 4 cars out in Far Rockaway, 4 cars out in Bayswater, patrolling the streets with marked lights to establish a presence that crime is definitely not welcome in our area. So much so that even nicer neighborhoods, and neighborhoods that in general are quite wealthy, they experienced curfews and such, and other areas surrounding us also experienced curfews. However, we in Far Rockaway and Bayswater, there were no need for such curfews because we held it down as best as we could. I just feel honored and privileged to be a small part of a huge team of people who really got things done and rose to the occasion rather than sit back and lament. We strapped our boots and did, and we were very impressive in doing so. And again, I'm humbled by my surroundings and by the other people who were around me who really got it done. I was just a very, very small piece of the puzzle. And I'm also most impressed with the way in which the Rockaway Citizens Safety Patrol rose to the occasion in providing more than just safety and security, but food, shelter, somebody to talk to. The full gamut of hurricane relief was done by the Rockaway Citizens Safety Patrol without any sort of help from government, just with the help of private citizens and private organizations who knew the vital work that we were doing. And that's pretty much that. Personally, my family was also minimally affected by the storm because we weren't so close to the waters and such. My wife actually had a trip to visit family in Dallas the day of the storm, but clearly those plans were ruined. However, Tuesday we managed to get her a flight, and I begged and pleaded that she take the baby with her, and she did, which again allowed me to do what I needed to do. And my brother, who lives in the area, and his wife, while my brother was helping out with the relief effort, his wife was actually helping look after my kids and making sure that their needs were met in my wife's absence, the other 2 kids that remained, that is. In essence, I'm actually quite humbled to be a part of the massive relief effort that took place. I was fortunate that my personal family situation allowed for me to be there and to do what I needed to do. And I just hope and pray that such a thing will never happen, but if it should happen, definitely the RCSP, myself included, will once again rise to the occasion and do what it is we need to do.